Vadish. Beans yapsit. Huh. Yes.
So, hey guys, as you can see, I am doing a completely different intro. I also haven't seen people do this before, where they show you the end result before showing you the rest of the build. But I wanted to try something a little bit differently this time, so that's what I did. I'm sorry that the movement is a little janky because I was having so many issues, and I don't know what was going on with my controls, but yeah, thanks for joining me. I appreciate y'all watching these, and as I will be saying after my intro, this is a type of video that I will be doing once a month, starting with Aquarius. And Aquarius is from, I believe, January 23rd to December 22nd, or I'm sorry, February 22nd. So, see, isn't that pretty? That is my favorite part of the whole build right there. And I will show you guys how I did all of this. Ah, gorgeous. Favorite part. Love it. Okay, it's January 20th to February 18th. My bad. Had to correct myself real quick. And yeah, I'm just going to show you the rest of the house in this, and then I'm going to show you how I built it. I hope you guys enjoy. And yeah, I don't really know how to do all these voiceover things. Yeah, see how the controls get all janky? This is the only part that it's like that. And I was trying to move so slow, and it didn't work, and I was a little upset about it. So as you can see, there are jugs and pots everywhere, because Aquarius is represented by either a woman holding a jug or a jug of water. So that's the theme I went with. So yeah, on to the intro.
What's up, friends, fans, and fellow gamers? It's me, Sylvia Faye, your girl, here doing another Sims 4 video. I'm not making my channel into a Sims 4, into a Sims channel, okay? We play everything here. Well, mostly everything. We don't play scary games because I scream like a little bitch and I don't want to deal with that. So, I got a special treat for you guys this time. I'm actually going to be doing one of these videos a month for the Zodiac, like Aquarius, Pisces, all of that. I wanted to do something Zodiac related, and one of my friends suggested me doing something where I release a certain type of video once a month or whatever, and the Zodiac came up. So, in order to do that, first thing I'm going to do is one of my characters that I'm always constantly talking about, besides Luna and Cassidy, is Misty. And Misty has adopted 12 children. I did not plan this. She just has 12 kids. So, that said, we're going to make each child for each zodiac sign, starting with Zarin and Aquarius. Now, while I'm building the house, I am going to do a voiceover, and it is going to be a speed build, but I picked each child for each sign that represented the signs specifically. I'm also going to leave in the description below where I got my information on the signs, so you guys can look, check it out, you know, whatever you want to do. And I chose Zarin to be Aquarius because Aquariuses are supposed to be extremely intelligent and very independent and kind of loners. And that's basically what Zarin is. He is extremely intelligent, he's a loner, very independent, you know, all of that. So, we'll see how well he transfers over. This kid doesn't look anything like Zarin. That works. Okay. He is very, very intelligent. He is a spellcaster. Go away. Delete. Let's change your face, sir. I don't know what these eyes are. I can't tell if these are CC or not. Another thing that should be noted is that Zarin would never go shirtless. Ever. Like, he never ever go. And yes, I do believe in giving my male characters eyeliner. It makes their eyes pop. Okay, we will... his bod. And believe it or not, for being a nerd, Zarin is fairly ripped. Alright. Let's look at the rest of these, and I will be back when we're picking a lot. Okay, so we've got Zarin. Oh, I forgot about these. See. No. Okay. Alright. So yeah, if you want Zarin, he is now on the gallery. You're welcome, ladies. Oh, excuse me. Okay, and I'm going to do it in Brightchester. Because that just makes sense to me, since Aquariuses are supposed to be extremely intelligent. Okay, guys. So, before I get started on explaining Aquarius or telling you about Aquarius from the website I have, I just have to say that I put some lot traits on this. And I put Bracing Breeze, Science Layer, and Study Spot, which I thought went really well with Aquarius's intelligence, is what it keeps telling me. They're intelligent, but you know, whatever. I'm a little biased against them. Anyway, despite Aquarius having aqua in the name, it is actually an air sign, which doesn't make sense because it's represented by a jug of water. I don't know what genius came up with Aquarius, meaning air, but whatever. I'm not the one who made these up. Their colors, according to this site, which again I will link down below so you guys can check it out yourself, is light blue and silver, which I tried to stick to that color scheme throughout the entire build, at least doing a lot of blue. If there was silver, I would use silver or white or a grayish color, because, you know, silver is just fancy gray, like gold is just fancy yellow, and you can't change my mind about that because that's exactly what it is. So, nah. I'm like that guy standing there. Change my mind. Don't change my mind, because my mind can't be changed, so there. Ha 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 ha. Okay. Anyway,
It is a fixed quality. I don't know what that means, but I'm sure if you clicked on the button or clicked on the link to fixed, it would explain it a little bit better. The day is Saturday, so I'm probably releasing this video on Saturday, sometime between January 20th and February 18th. That way I'm in the realm of Aquarius. I will also post a link down below of the build in the gallery so you guys can go check it out, download it yourself, make changes to it, or you can create your own Aquarius builds and use hashtag Sylvia Zodiacs or something like that. I don't know. I'll have the hashtag down in the description that you guys can use, and I would absolutely love checking them out if you don't mind. I do like checking out other people's builds and seeing what they create, because you also give me ideas for my own builds, and I absolutely love that. Anyway, the greatest overall compatibility, because I know a lot of you are thinking about that. Well, who is Aquarius compatible with? Apparently, according to astrologyzodiacsigns.com, they are compatible with Leo and Sagittarius. Now, I kind of have an issue with that, because I'm a Leo. I don't have problems with Aquariuses. My ex-husband was an Aquarius, and he thought he was the shit. He thought he was the bee's knees and all that. I hate him. But you also have to factor in a whole bunch of other stuff. One of the factors for determining someone's personality that I actually did a project in school on was your birth order. Like, I'm the oldest of 3. My personality is really different from my sister's, who is the middle child. A lot of times middle children suffer from something called middle child syndrome, which is they just feel lonely. They're more prone to being depressed because they are left out of whatever the older child and youngest child are doing. And usually the oldest child and youngest child get along a lot better than the middle child with either of them, and I can attest to this because I don't get along with my sister hardly at all. So, and she knows it, I know it, we both know that we couldn't live together, and we're both fine with it. We still talk, we still hang out, our kids play, you know, it's fine. Let's see, what else? Aquarius traits. Their strengths are they are progressive, original, independent, and humanitarian. If someone could please explain what a humanitarian is, that would be fantastic, because I hear that a lot, and I don't understand. If it means that you're for the human race, I don't know. Anyway, weaknesses. Runs from emotional expression. Temperamental, uncompromising, and aloof. That is my ex-husband in the nicest of terms. The other term I would use is jackass. I'm sorry that I am turning this into kind of a boo-hoo, poor me type thing. I don't mean to. Like, I'm still really angry and bitter about my marriage, so I apologize. Let's see, Aquariuses like fun with friends, risky business, fighting for causes, intellectual conversations. Unless they're idiots. I didn't say like my ex. I know some of you were thinking it. I was thinking it. I admit it. Anyway, Aquariuses dislike limitations, broken promises, being lonely, dull, or boring situations. I have no idea, but he's kind of dull and boring anyway. Alright, let me go ahead and read this to you guys. If you notice, I just noticed this because I just looked up. I've used the tool mod a lot in this. I absolutely love the tool mod. Twisted Mexi did a fantastic job in creating the tool mod, and now we don't even have to leave the build buy mode to use it, and I'm excited for that. If you want to use it, you hit Shift T. It's either Shift T or Control Shift T to bring it up. And I love it. And I'm happy. He is an amazing modder. Love him to death. Alright, let's see. And here I go where I drone on about Aquarius, but this is an Aquarius build, and that's what you're here for, right? Right. So, actually, before I go on, since I'm already 7 minutes in, I want to apologize for the metallic sound of my voice in the beginning bit. I'm having issues with my computer and my microphone, which is brand new, so that's why I sound a little weird right now. Usually I record it on my phone, but right now I'm using my phone to read stuff off of while I watch the video while I record my audio. So, that's what I got going on. Anyway, alright, Aquarius is the sign different from the rest of the Zodiac. Oh, they're different, alright. And people born with their sun in that feel special. Yeah, they feel special, alright. This makes them eccentric and energetic in their fight for freedom, or at times shy and quiet, afraid to express their true personality. I have nothing to say about that. Nothing nice. In both cases, they are deep thinkers, sure, and highly intellectual people who love to fight for idealistic causes. They are able to see people without prejudice, and this makes them truly special in the head. Although they can easily adapt to the energy that surrounds them, Aquarius representatives have a deep need to have some time alone and away from everything in order to restore power. Or throw themselves a pity party. Okay, I don't have anything against Aquariuses, alright? I was just married to one, and he was a dick, so that's what I'm basing my snide comments on. I'm sure there are plenty of Aquariuses out there that are fantastic people, and if you're watching this, you are one of those fantastic people, and I love you to death. So, let's see. The sign of Aquarius belongs to the element of air, even though it says aqua in the name. That doesn't... angry. Okay. Finishing the story of Gemini and Libra and connecting them in a way through opposition... Yeah, that was right. Of freedom and relationships. They will rely on their mind and spoken words most of the time, and without mental stimulation, might lose interest even in the things that made their heart jump at first. They see the world as a place full of possibilities and have the need to be spontaneous, follow the moment, and live in it to the fullest in an attempt not to waste any time. I have nothing nice to say about that either. Okay. Uranus, and my anus, are the rulers of Aquarius. I'm sorry, I made myself laugh. Shoulder to shoulder with its traditional ruler, Saturn. Although Uranus has an abrupt, timid, and sometimes aggressive nature, their other ruler often grounds them enough and helps them find enough distance from other people to remain somewhat indifferent, a visionary, and someone ready for changes. An Aquarius is a known thinker and someone who will shake your world once they are in it. You shook my world, alright, not in the way I like. They feel best as a part of a certain community, but might have trouble finding just the right place where they feel they belong. I don't know anything about that. Let's see, Aquarius, the pretty protege, while Ganymede? I can't pronounce that. Ganymede. Might have looked thin and weak, this doesn't make character of these individuals any less powerful than it obviously is. They always have someone to carry them up, someone to show them the way towards the skies and the enlightenment they seek. Belonging to those who are in charge, their problems with authority usually come out of their relationship with other people, and not the leading structure itself. To find center, they have to be ready to dig deep. I'm not gonna say anything like that. Okay, I'm gonna be nice. I'm gonna be nice. I'm going to be nice. Now, if you want to learn any of the, love and compatibility stuff, you will have to click the link below, because I'm not gonna read all of this crap. I don't feel like reading all this crap. Even when we get to mine, I won't want to read all that crap. So, instead, I'm going to sit here and tell you how things have been going so far. By the time you guys see this, it will be probably near the end of January, beginning of February, somewhere in there. I have, hopefully, by the time this is up, had a lot of good things happen. I've already had a lot of good things happen. The day I'm recording this is actually August 11th at 11:30 at night. So far, we've had a lot of good things happen. Joshua's in school, all that fun stuff. If I do another build before this gets put up, I'll tell you all about it. And if it is up, I will link it at the end of this video in the suggested section. I honestly thought that would take a lot longer than it did, but it didn't. It didn't take that long at all. Matter of fact, I still have a half hour that I need to talk, so, that's the fun part. Oh, the beginning of this video, I know you guys noticed how different it is. I thought I would try something different since this is an entire series, and I wanted it to be a little different than what I usually do. So, I last minute thought about all of that stuff that I recorded, and I'm like, hey, why don't I just give it a shot and put it at the beginning instead of the end? So that's what I did, and I like it. I like how it started off, kind of introducing you a little bit to Zarin, the Aquarius. Oh my gosh, I don't even know how to explain Zarin. He is very intelligent. I know I've said that over and over again at this point, so I'm just not gonna say it anymore. I don't know what to say. I'm not good at these voiceover things, honestly. Not very good at them. I just do them because I need something to fill the semi-empty space with the music and the building and all that fun stuff. Let's see. I did have a little trouble trying to fix the bathroom upstairs, and you'll see that later in the video. I was putting a bathtub on a pedestal, or on a platform, and the platform kept raising or deleting or something the, what is that? The roofing that I was doing. So I was a little bit upset about that. I did absolutely love the garden I made. I impressed myself with that. And thanks to, I can't remember her name, but someone showed you how to add smoke to your haunted build. So I used that to try and add smoke to the garden. Well, obviously that didn't work, and I had bubbles coming up and then smoke in the bedroom, but you know what? That's fine. I'm fine with that. I tried doing like a Zen type garden thing, but it wasn't working out, and it looked like a flag, and I wasn't happy about it. So I just, went back to just a regular outdoor sitting area. And you'll see that here in a little bit too. Yeah, it didn't look very good. I'm glad I didn't stick with that, because I would have had to make the whole thing a Zen garden or something, and that probably wouldn't have looked very good at all. As I said at the beginning of this video, there is a lot of water jugs all over the place. And that, you know, as I said, Aquarius is represented by a woman holding a jug, or a jug of water. So I thought it would be a little extra touch to add jugs all over the place, of all different types, just to, you know, emphasize that this is an Aquarius build. I'll give whoever bonus points for putting how many times I say Aquarius in this video, because I have no idea. I'm sure it's a lot. And my next build after this one is going to be Pisces. I know a couple of Pisces, and I get along alright with them. So, yeah. One of my ex-friends is Pisces. But we're not friends anymore because she basically took my ex-husband's side when I was, you know, lonely and by myself, and he wasn't showing me any attention and then getting pissed off when I didn't show him any attention. But, you know, tit for tat. And he didn't think it was fair, but I didn't care. Oh, I shouldn't rhyme. I really shouldn't. Oh, shoot. You know what I should have done? And I might do this for Pisces, since I just now thought of it. I should have wrote a poem or something for Aquarius and then read it. That would have been awesome. I don't know if I can even randomly come up with one on the fly, because they do take a little bit of thinking. Also, I don't really believe in rhyming when it comes to poems. I know that a lot of people think that you should rhyme when you write a poem, but I think as long as it flows and sounds good and hits the emotions on the mark, it shouldn't matter if it rhymes or not. If it rhymes, okay, cool. If it doesn't, it's no big deal, because it's still a poem, it's still emotional, it's still your feelings. And the reason I'm bringing this up is because a friend of mine in Discord and I had a bit of a discussion about it. I've also got a poetry section in my Discord, which is always linked below if anyone wants to check it out. When you go in, just say hi, read the rules and regulations of the Discord server, and then basically you're set. If you don't say hi or anything, I will assume you're a bot, and you will not get access to the rest of the server. Yeah, I am fairly strict about stuff like that, because I don't want anyone wasting my time. Don't need anyone wasting my time. I've got too much going on. I don't need nobody wasting my time. Ain't nobody got time for that. So, anyway, I'm sitting here as I'm watching myself work on the kitchen, trying to get everything together, get it all, you know, nice and prettified and all that. I'm kind of mad at myself because all I did was basically put a house on some rockets. And I'm mad at myself because I could have made it into a spaceship or a rocket in and of itself, but No, I decided to put a house and stick some rockets on the bottom of it and make it look like a floating house. Which, you know, if you like it, cool. If you don't, I don't blame you, because I don't like it either. And I'm the one who built it. I'm a little mad at myself, because I know I could have done it properly. I know I could have made it a rocket or a spaceship. And I know there's some of my fans that are going to say, no, it looks fine, it looks alright, you did a fantastic job, you're a great builder, and you know who you are that are gonna say it because you probably put it in the comments right as I was saying that I don't like what I did. But, you know, I am kind of happy and upset. I can be happy and upset at the same time, because I am multitasking AF. So, yeah, I am happy with, like, the one part that I am the happiest with, actually 2 parts, is the garden, the 2nd floor garden, and I am happy with the office. And here in a little bit you guys will see the office. You won't see a lot of me putting clutter in like you're seeing here with the kitchen, but you will see some of the clutter start going in, and then you'll see the end result. I think I'm going to start cutting out a lot of me putting the clutter in, because it's kind of boring. And I know some people really like watching simmers or whatever put clutter up and in areas and stuff just to see how they do it. But I'm not one of those people that likes a lot of watching people put clutter in. So, you know, if I wouldn't watch it myself, I don't really want to put that out there for other people to watch it, because why would I want you to watch crap if I won't watch the crap myself? Simple as that. And now I am kind of proud of putting these pipes randomly throughout the build to kind of give it a industrial type feel. And I took my inspiration for putting pipes everywhere from the not Star Wars, not Star Trek, not any of those sci-fi things. I think it might have been Stargate. Because, you know, in the bunker there's naked pipes everywhere. Ew, it's naked. Naked pipes everywhere. So, yeah, I was just trying to give it a more, like I said, industrial feel to it, like you're in a spaceship and you're seeing some of the inner workings of the spaceship, like the pipes and some of the air ducts and some of the other stuff, because that makes it feel a little more naturally sci-fi to me, I guess. And I don't know why it's naturally sci-fi to me. It doesn't make sense, but it does, and it doesn't, and I don't know. I'm getting tired. It's almost midnight. I take melatonin to help myself sleep, and usually it puts me out within an hour. So right now I am running so high on needing to sleep and so low on energy to be coherent about speaking. And I know you're wondering, why aren't you recording this, or why aren't you voicing over this when you're wide awake and when it's daylight and when you're not about to go to bed and blah blah blah. And I'm not, because I have very little time where it's quiet in my house. Because during the day, Joshua is awake and he's going in and out of the house with his friends or his cousins, or we have people over, or, you know, my mom's awake and we're watching TV, or, you know, just a whole bunch of stuff to keep me from recording properly and having the proper amount of quiet so that I can do this. Now, part of the reason is because my computer and entire setup is out in the living room area, and that is because at the time of recording I don't really have my bedroom set up. Hell, I don't even have a bed at the time of recording. So, by the end of next week, I will have a bed, and I will move my setup into my room, maybe, because I'm having issues with 4 out of the 5 outlets that are in my room, as in, they don't have any electricity in them, so I have to either I myself, or more likely we'll get an electrician to come in and figure out what's wrong and why I don't have electricity going to the other 4 outlets, because where I'm going to put my computer and eventually my gaming PC setup is kind of in the corner of my room. I should really do a build of our house to show you guys where it is and where I'm putting everything and all that. But yeah, it'll be in the corner as soon as you walk in the door, facing out down the hallway, because it's easier to keep an eye on people that way. I'm hoping that it's something as simple as the wire just needs stripped and cut and replaced back in the thing. So hopefully it's just that simple. If not, then we're gonna have bigger issues and it'll cost more money, and that'll be such a good time. I will be so excited about that. Not. Anyway. Like I said, I tried to keep with the blue theme, the silver theme, the industrial theme of this build to represent, like, you know, the intellectual side of the Aquarius. I put it in the air because it's an air sign, not a water sign, otherwise it'd be a boat. Yeah, I honestly had no plans for this build except that it needed to be in the air. That was literally the only idea I had for this. And there needed to be a study or an office of some sort. And that is extent. Oh, excuse me. Oh, like I said, it's late, I'm tired, and yeah. But I tell you what, melatonin, if you have a chance to use it and you have a hard time sleeping, do it, okay? Because seriously, I've had some really good night's sleep for a while on melatonin, and it's natural. All it does is add more melatonin to your brain to help you and your body decide you need to sleep. So I'm not trying to push it on anyone or anything, it's just a friendly suggestion. If you have sleep problems, use it. If not, don't worry about it. It's also a lot healthier than using ZQuil and Sleep Aid, which I sometimes use. See, I just had the fade to show you all the stuff, instead of putting it on there a little at a time, which is kind of... It was tedious for me, so... And I was the one doing it, so I didn't want you guys to, you know, watch it. Because, let me tell you, if I did not cut that part out, this video would easily be 1.5 hours to 2 hours long. And that's fast forward. So, one thing I will tell you that I tried doing with the living room is that I tried putting the stone coffee table out there, and then I tried taking one of the fireplaces and putting it on the in the stone coffee table and sizing down the fireplace with the fire going to make it look like the fire was on the stone coffee table. And then I tried putting some, like, what is that? Rocks. I couldn't even remember the word rocks, I'm so tired. Okay. I tried putting some rocks down to make it look like, you know, those outdoor fireplaces that have the rocks and then the fire in the rocks or whatever. I tried doing that. And obviously it didn't work out because I didn't put that in the video. That was just a long, tedious amount of time and effort going into it. Yeah. So, it was... I actually, you know... Oh, the blue block. Yeah, the tool mod doesn't work on the blue block. Nothing works on the blue block. It is a blue block that is just there. You cannot use it for anything that I know of. That might be a good challenge. Finding stuff that people say you can't use and just using them. Now, honestly, the crystal in the fireplace was a complete accident. I was going to put it on the mantle, and then it went into the fireplace for half a second, and I'm like, holy crap, that looks cool, so that's what I did. And it actually does, it looks really, really cool. It was a happy accident, and if you want to use it for one of your builds, feel free. Jeez, I can't even talk properly. And I've still got like 10 minutes to go. Anyway. Yeah, see, I'm not used to talking this much. Because usually you have a conversation with someone, they talk, then you talk. I am a little upset with this part though, because I wanted to take the old school computer and put it on the desk, kind of tilted and in the corner, but I couldn't do that without moving the desk, and I had already moved the desk all nice and pretty, so I didn't really want to deal with it, and at that point I'm just like, screw it, I'll just, you know, put it wherever they lock into place. So that's kind of what I did. Also, the controls got a little janky with me, and they move way too fast. I don't know how to fix it. I think I just had to restart Sims or whatever to get it to fix itself. And I'm almost positive there's a way to fix it on Google, because that's how I fix everything. I just Google it, and then Reddit or the Sims Gallery or Sims forums or whatever have the answer. So that's just what I'm gonna do. And, you know, I honestly, if it wasn't for the garden and the office, I probably would really, really not like this game. Or, not this game. This build. I really don't like this build. Now, one thing I am thinking about doing is uploading this save to probably my Patreon as a public thing. That way everyone can, or the sim files or something, I don't know. I'll figure out how to upload this save. That way you guys have all of the Zodiac builds. Tray files, that's what it is. I will upload the tray files for this, as well as the save. I will also just upload the... what is this? Build to the gallery, so you can download it from there. I will also upload Zarin to the gallery as well, so you guys can do whatever you want with him within reason. Please keep in mind, he doesn't like people, he doesn't like parties, he doesn't like anything, and I'm actually going to go in before I upload him and put his likes and dislikes. I'm gonna go through the whole thing to give him his likes and dislikes since the update, what was it, in July? No. May or June was the update that they gave us dislikes. Don't quote me on that. I don't remember, okay? I don't stay on top of the Sims news like I would if I were a Simmer. Actually, I wouldn't. That's a complete lie. I wouldn't stay on top of the news even if I was a Simmer. I'd just be like, hey, cool, we got a new pack. Hey, cool, we got a new update. I wouldn't make videos about it or anything because I'm not that kind of a Simmer. I'm more of a casual Simmer, if you will. I do Sims and mostly building stuff when I have nothing else and no other way to post videos or anything like that. Recently, and I don't know if I'm uploading videos about it or not, I think I am, I started playing Enderal Forgotten Stories. It is kind of its own game now on Steam, free as of recording, and I haven't played it yet as of recording. I just finished modding it. I'm going to open it up, see if it crashes anything, as usual, and if it doesn't, hooray! If it does, then I'll just remove all the mods and play it vanilla. I'm probably also uploading, or have uploaded, my mom doing a playthrough of Skyrim. Just the beginning of it, like the Helgen. And I know a lot of you are gonna be like, why don't you let her play with alternate start? And part of that is because, you know, I want her to get the full experience of what everyone who has ever played Skyrim has had to deal with, which is the vanilla, semi-vanilla version of it. And I say semi-vanilla because I have a lot of mods that allow hairstyles, different eye colors, stuff like that. Of course, she made me disable all of my fun mods, so none of that. So yeah, she's got a video on my channel, I'm sure, of her playing Skyrim for the first time. Well, okay, technically it'll be the second-ish time. She says she really likes it, but the vanilla version, going vanilla through it, is very disorienting. Because if you don't know the controls, then, you know, all those explosions and stuff, you kind of have anxiety about jumping and running and dodging fireballs and stuff like that. So I'm thinking about also introducing her to Enderal after she does that. She'll also do the first quest where you go into the barrow and get the dragon claw and all that, and get her first shout. After that, she'll play it by herself. If she wants to play it on my computer, you know, whatever. I'm going to either get some money together or figure out if she can play Skyrim on her computer on my profile from Steam or not. I don't know, I'm gonna figure it out. Anyway, another one that I kind of want her to try out is Oblivion, which was honestly the first Bethesda game I played. So, anyway, I think that about covers everything. And it looks like my build is almost finished and complete. As I said, I will leave a link to it in the gallery. I will leave a link to Zarin in the gallery. And I will figure out how to upload my save file and tray files to my Patreon. Link to that is also in the gallery. If you want to be a patron, cool. If you don't, no pressure. You know, I know not everyone has a couple of bucks here or there. A couple of bucks can buy you some breads and some milk. So, you know, I get it. I've been there. No pressure, as usual. They will be on the Patreon for free, because why not? Yeah. And feel free to download this from the gallery. Now I'm just filling the empty space because I have nothing else to say. But yeah, it was a fun build. It was challenging trying to figure out how to make it Aquarius. And of course I put a whole bunch of pots here and there and everywhere to remind you that it is Aquarius. And see, ducks. Duct. With a T. So, yeah, it was fun. I hope... Oh, I'm also gonna leave the hashtag for you to build your own, upload it to the gallery, for me to see it, because I want to see it. I know there are a lot of people out there that have way more talent than me. I have probably the barest minimum talent I can think of for this. Irene from the Sim stream is way more talented than I am. Like, people who've been doing this since Sims 1 and 2 are way more talented than me. I started in Sims 3 and got bored of it. And then Sims 4 came out and I'm like, I want to try building, so I did. Anyway, I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I hope that you have a wonderful day. I hope you have a wonderful year, because this is being posted at the beginning of the year. And I hope to see you guys in the next video, whenever that is. Usually I post them anywhere between 2 and 4 days apart. Depends on my mood, depends on if I remember, and it depends on if I have any videos uploaded or not. Because I like to upload them ahead of time and then just release them at random intervals. I try not to release the same types of videos, but you know, sometimes that's all I have. And yeah, so I hope you guys enjoyed. I hope you have a wonderful, fantabulous rest of your year, or beginning of your year, or year, whatever. Don't make any yearly goals that you can't reach, but remember, reach for the stars. Yeah, that was a stupid outro. Anyway, I'll see you guys later in the next one. Bye!